Hi guys, welcome back to more Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishments. Ooh, why is it so loud? Ooh, that's fine. Alright, let's go ahead and continue. I know we're on the We are on the next case, I'm pretty sure. We haven't seen anything about it yet, so we're going to start with a cutscene here. Pretty sure. I could be wrong. But yeah, welcome back. I haven't played this game since like my birthday. I think September 22nd, so day after my birthday. So yay, I'm excited to play again.
Holmes, for heaven's sake, whatever's going on?
Oh, hello, Watson. You're early. Did you kill all of your patients?
What? Holmes, where have all these wretched bees come from?
I increased the temperature of the room so as to prevent them from hibernating. I needed to take a sample of honey. But it worked, Watson. We will have honey all year round.
Ridiculous and dangerous.
They're domestic bees, Apis mellifera, such industrious workers. Anyway, Watson, I am sorry, but I must leave you. I'm in rather a hurry.
You have a new case?
Yes, but nothing as thrilling as this experiment. A theft of plants at the Royal Botanic Gardens in Kew. I'm helping a minister who's an old friend of mine. You can join me if you like.
Well, I'll admit that I'd far rather accompany you than remain alone here with these workers of yours. Besides, you'll need a helping hand with the flowers you're intending to bring back.
Watson, however did you guess?
For the great Sherlock Holmes to bother with the theft of plants. Come on, admit that you're planning to spoil your little bees with some rare pollens.
Since when did I become so transparent? Let us go.
That was actually a really cute opening, but we still don't know anything about this case. It's just plants that are stolen. Who would steal plants, though? That's really weird. Who the fuck would steal plants? There's only a couple plants that I would keep in my home, and that's a gardenia bush. My favorite flower, favorite kind of plant, gardenia. They smell so good. I always say there's two types of people in this world. People that despise the smell of gardenias and people that love the smell of gardenias. And I'm the person that loves the smell of gardenias because I actually have taste. Oh my god, these loading screens. Alright, come on. I've had way too much soda today, but when have I not? Oh my god, I'm a little concerned. Come on. Ooh. Ooh, I hope you're okay, Mr. Game. Beautiful.
Well, Holmes, here we are at the Royal Botanic Gardens. There's no doubt that this place is beautiful. But are you really intent on investigating the theft of the plants?
Yes, of course.
Alright, there has to be something fun about this, or else Sherlock Holmes wouldn't do it. I need to get out of third person.
Don't touch anything else, is that clear? Just go and get a bucket of fertilizer, and without turning it over this time. Good day to you, gentlemen. How may I help you? If you are here for a visit, please do come back on Sunday.
I am afraid that it cannot wait. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my friend and colleague, Dr. Watson. We are investigating the theft of plants that took place here 5 days ago. A remarkable collection, I believe.
So you're the one in charge, eh?
A small favor for a friend. Now, to whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
I am Martin Hamish. I am the Deputy Director of Kew Gardens, and that fellow yonder is Albert. He works here.
I am delighted to meet you. What can you tell us about the plants?
They were rare and exceptional plants. We presented them at our last exhibition. We haven't removed the stand yet. It is still in the large glass house. We only learned of their disappearance the evening after the exhibition, and nobody saw anything.
No doors were forced?
No, but I would imagine that for a thief it would be fairly easy to gain entry, for there are no guards here.
Well, if you don't mind, we will take a look. Now, you say that it is in the large glass house.
Yes, the one just behind me. Just a second, since Albert has nothing else to do. Albert! Show these gentlemen where the exhibition was held.
How many people work here?
Only myself, but occasionally 2 students, Albert, whom you have met, and Miss White.
Okay, so it has to be a worker if the doors weren't forced. I mean, right? It has to be.
This is the place where the stolen plants were exhibited.
Thank you. Is there something the matter?
Yes, there is. All right, the plants were valuable and rare, but it seems to me that the tragedy that took place here only 2 days ago has been entirely forgotten already.
What tragedy are you referring to?
The director of Kew Gardens, Mr. Montague Dunn, he died here just 2 days ago.
We're very sorry. We were not aware. The 2 of you were good friends?
He was my father.
Oh dear. Our condolences. We should not be troubling you. Please do excuse us for the intrusion.
You say that he died here, in the large glass house?
Holmes?
Yes, just here, near the door to the Colonial Collection. He suffered a heart attack. Just like that. So suddenly. It was terrible. Excuse me, gentlemen, but I cannot remain here. If you need me, I'll be in the reserve. That's the room next to the front of the large greenhouse.
Of course, we understand.
Why was that guy being such a dick to someone that just lost their father? That's such a dick move. Not Sherlock Holmes, the other guy.
The plants were here. All of them was stolen.
Oh, this is an exhibit, I see.
Do not touch.
Well, someone did.
Do not touch.
Here is a list of the stolen plants.
Okay. Ooh. Ooh.
According to Albert, this is where his father, Montague Dunn, was found dead. Soil. It should have come from a flower pot. The soil on the side of this flower shelf is the same as that on the ground.
So I'm sure that certain plants can cause heart attack symptoms, right? Okay, what am I missing here? Nothing? What about the shards? No? Okay. Oh, there we go.
Fragments of a flower pot. It fell down here.
Okay.
This sign is broken. Something heavy was dropped upon it.
Wait, we brought him in here and there's like literally his father's blood here? Like that one guy was so rude.
Blood. Someone fell violently against this sign, and they were injured in the clash. Most likely a head wound.
It has to be his father's blood, right? Who else would, like...
These boot marks are fresh. It appears as though someone was dragging their feet. The traces are thinner in some places. The footprints reveal that someone staggered here.
Okay. Oh, shit, there's so much shit in here.
The escutcheon was breached near the handle.
What's an escutcheon? Is that where the door handle reaches the wall? Is that what a escutcheon is?
This door handle is new. It was recently changed.
Well, it looks like the door was forced, right?
The door was smashed at shoulder height.
And it broke.
The door was forced from the inside of the Colonial Collection room.
Oh.
The handle was changed afterwards.
I think we need to inspect the Colonial Collection room.
This pot was broken fairly recently. A flower pot recently fell down from these shelves and was misplaced. All the clues around here are quite suspicious. I need my imagination to make sense of it all.
Oh, fuck, that's terrifying. Stop. Okay, what? Okay. Wait, what? Whoa, wait, what am I doing here? What the fuck is going on right now? Okay, so breaking the door. Wait, reset sequence. So first, okay, clearly first they broke the door, and then they knocked over the pot, and then they fell on the fence. Clearly. Okay. Yeah. 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 Right?
This reconstruction reveals a disturbing fact. Montague Dunn damaged the door of the Colonial Collection Room.
He was in a panic, or the door was locked. Was it an accident, or a murder then, I wonder? I think we need to inspect the Colonial Collection Room.
Thing is, they saw all that and they just assumed...
These trees, with their roots in water, must originate from Louisiana.
Oh.
Ah, yes, the bayou. I remember our visit in the case of the Awakened.
I was about to say something really dumb. I was like, oh, what a far-off land. But it actually is. It totally is, considering that it isn't another continent here. But is it, you know, American? I'm like, oh yeah, that's such a far-off land. Shit. That's... Oh, wow. That would have been dumb. Well, I still thought it, so yes,
Very
it was
strange.
still dumb.
Half of the colonial collection is absent.
What? Whoa, what the fuck is this?
The smell is strong. It is a detergent.
What, like a cleaning detergent?
This broken fragment was the result of a heavy blow.
Why am I turning it?
A fragment of marble, most likely chipped from a statue or sculpture.
So what, there was maybe blood right here, and he fell over here, and then he hit his head here. So he was stumbling because he was injured, not because he had a wound, or I'm sorry, he was stumbling because he was injured instead of a heart attack. But that doesn't make sense because you would see the injury, unless he was hit on the head. If he was hit on the head and then he hit his head again, then they might not think that. Maybe.
These windows were perfectly cleaned.
Oh,
Part of this greenhouse was emptied and thoroughly cleaned.
why? Montague Dune was trapped in the Colonial Collection Room. He forced the door and died in the Water Lily greenhouse. Someone cleaned and emptied out part of the Colonial Collection. This is suspicious. Perhaps it was intended to conceal certain evidence. Oh, that is an idea. Perform an autopsy on Montague Dunn. The death is suspicious. Why had he forced the door of the Colonial Collection Room? Why had someone cleaned up the empty room? Was it a trap or a simple accident? Good question. Alright, but before that, let me look around just a smidgen more. You guys probably can't hear it because I turned the music way down in these games, but it's really good.
These plants come from all the territories of the British Empire.
Oh man. So I guess, see, I don't know too much world history. History was one of my least favorite subjects.
According to this, they have light and moisture control in some parts of the building.
I know mostly like US history, but that's it. So looking at that, I was like, oh geez, that's a pretty big empire.
That's one of the outlets of the ventilation system.
Why? Okay, the ventilation system goes over here too. Oh, fuck! Fuck! Don't scare me! And it goes around like that, but there's no drop in here. Except for that one over there. That's way too high up.
Let's go to Scotland Yard.
I agree. Let's go. Let's leave. Okay, how do I run? Can I run? I can't run. What's with the hose? Can I inspect the hose or no? No. I cannot. Fucking stop! Jesus Lord. Okay,
According to this, they have light and moisture control in some parts of the building. Water lily greenhouse. According to this, they have light.
Okay, yeah.
Dry tropic.
Nothing. Okay, there. This is beautiful in here. I'm sorry about my lovebirds. Again, I don't look to and I know it's only happening in this game. I know it's only happening in this game because I played multiple games since this one, and this is the only game where I suddenly jet to the right. It's the only one.
These flower pots are beautiful. They are intended to be used for exhibition purposes. The symbol is not from Kew Gardens.
Beautiful. Oh my god, birds. Hush the fuck up. Hush the fuck up. Alright, let's see here. I really had way too much soda today. Holy shit. Oh, holy shit. I'm totally okay though. Today was my day off and I'm super happy about that. And I think I'm a little bit too happy. Alright. Okay, this is out.
There is a smell of burning.
I'm glad it turned me this way. Hold on just 1 second. Sorry guys, I'm back. Alright, let's continue playing. That's a different symbol.
The symbol is not from Kew Gardens.
It's different from the one inside, which is also not from Kew Gardens. Why is there a gas mask?
A protective mask.
Okay, there's something else.
Someone set it alight, but it did not burn.
Interesting. There's a door handle.
Door handle? Why would anyone throw such a thing in the fire? The door handle to the Colonial Collection and that of the fireplace are made of the same material. A broom handle was half burned. The plants were set alight fairly recently. Some have not completely burned. The remains of a picture frame.
Interesting. I'm gonna turn the sound up just a smidgen. Alright, there we go. So that's all that was. Is that more like removing evidence with all the detergents and shit around? What, Watson, you don't want to walk off the path? Yeah, he doesn't. He really doesn't. Ooh. Sorry if there's some glitchiness going on right now. I just got It's not happening on... Okay, I know this is like the 100th time I said that. It's not happening on my screen. However, on the recording, there may be some lagging. Just because my computer cannot stand very specific things. Water being one of them. I'm thinking about kind of upgrading a couple parts of my computer. The thing is... It runs just fine, but when I try to run OBS at the same time, not so much.
Colonial Collection.
Damn, this place is big.
Seed House. Ventilation system. Dry Tropics. Water Lily Greenhouse.
Oh, I like water lilies.
A map of Kew Gardens. Nursery. Palm House.
Oh.
Director's office, cloakroom, and laboratory. Reserve.
Cool. What is here? Is there a reason the doors are two different colors? Damn, this place is so big. This might be one of the larger settings that we've seen so far. Yo! Oh, nope. Wrong button. There we go. Yo, talk to me. Yeah, very thick glasses. Alright. Oh, myopic. Inexpensive glasses. Inexpensive glasses. Okay. Dirty collar. He's dirty all over, but he works with plants, so that's not shocking. Unmarried. Alright. Or maybe he takes his wedding ring off when he works because he's working in dirt. Gardener's hands. Yes. I'm not shocked by that.
Albert told us about the tragic death of Mr. Dunn, the late director of Kew Gardens.
Tragic indeed. His heart attack was quite unexpected.
Thank you, Mr. Hamish. We shall continue our investigation.
I don't think that it was a heart attack. Oh, there's an object of interest here. What's the object of interest? Is this something I cannot currently do? Because I've already looked at all this. Alright. Alright. I'm concerned about how big this area is and me getting absolutely everything available in it. Oh my gosh.
Can I help you, gentlemen?
Hello. Oh. Oh, there you are. Jesus, I was like, where the hell?
Do you work here?
Yes, but part-time only, for I'm also studying botany at the University of London.
You're following in your father's footsteps, then. That is commendable.
Well, even if botany is not my strongest suit, there are people who say that I could be a good manager.
Red eyes, wept recently, consumed by grief. Oh, that's so sad. Shaving cut. He's so young. Clean hands.
Thank you, young man. We shall see you again soon.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Move for the love. my gosh. Okay.
Palm House.
What is Palm House? Is it a house of palm trees? Because that's up my fucking alley.
A task list for Albert, compiled by Martin Hamish. Sweep out the palm house, scrub the toilets, clean the storage shed tools.
It is! It's palm trees. Fucking love it. This speaks to my heart. I fucking love palm trees. And again, you guys can't really hear the music probably, but it sounds phenomenal, I swear. You'll have to play the game to hear it though. I just keep everything on the down low.
According to this, they have light and moist.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
According.
Yes. And this is back to this room. Okay. Okay. Cool beans. So it's connected to the palm room. Have I gone through everything yet? I think I might have. Oh, stop it. There we go. I think I've gone through most everything now. I look to the right, I look through the fire. Oh, I haven't inspected over here. That's called a wicket? I call that a gate.
A ventilation system. It should regulate the temperature of the staff buildings.
Cool.
A ventilation system.
Okay, it's an object of interest, so I assume that we can't do much with it at this point.
A water tank.
I assume that's what object of interest means currently, is we just, in the future, we'll be doing something with it, but not right now. Seed house,
Locked.
we haven't been, oh.
Seed house.
Okay, so we haven't gone yet into the seed house, but I'm assuming we're gonna go later. What's over here? We went over here. That's the door with the 2 different colored doors. This is back a
Locked.
seed house. Nope, can't go. Nursery.
Locked.
Can't go. Okay, good. So I'm glad that they actually have things bolted off at this point. That way I don't... Ooh, sorry about my birds. That way I don't mess around too much. Alright, we haven't been here. This is the office, I think. Okay, can't go in the office.
Locked.
Okay, let's leave and let's do autopsy. I'm pretty sure that's the next thing we're gonna do. The thing is, if someone hit him in the head, then he breaks through the door and then he hits his head on the ground and they planned on that, how do they plan on having someone hit their head in the same exact spot that they hit their head in? Does that make sense?
I asked Inspector Lestrade to take Montague Dunn's body to Scotland Yard.
It's ready for autopsy then.
Okay. Let's go. Hello.
First of all, let us carry out an external examination.
First of all, don't tell me we're gonna look inside him.
There is an injury to the skull, most probably caused by the fall in the water lily greenhouse. The air from the lungs carries a faint floral aroma. The vessels and the pupil of the eye appear quite normal.
That's actually weird for someone that dies.
There are no suspicious marks upon the chest. Let us finish our external examination, so that we can proceed with the autopsy.
Oh. Oh no.
Nothing suspicious here. No redness, stings, or bruises.
So he didn't fight for his
Now,
life.
let us examine the internal organs.
Ah! Oh, actually, that's not that bad. That's not that bad at all.
The liver is enlarged. It would seem that he was suffering from an alcohol addiction.
Okay.
The liver tissue is brown. There are no visible pathological signs. The lungs are congested and edematous.
The fuck is that?
The tissue on the inferior lobe of the right lung is damaged, most probably caused by toxins from an unknown plant. The heart's blood vessels show no pathological signs.
Oh, interesting.
The heart tissue shows no visible pathological signs.
Also interesting.
The stomach tissues show no visible pathological signs. There is a small amount of content. It appears that he breakfasted lightly, only a short while before his death. The suspicions have been substantiated. Montague Dunn, the director of Kew Gardens, died from poisoning. Plant poisoning, to be more exact.
You mean
Yes, it is murder.
we should inform Lestrade?
Yes, but do remember, Watson, that I discovered the murder. The challenge is mine.
The challenge, Holmes?
We need to locate that deadly plant. Such a perfect murder appeals to me.
Murder of any kind appeals to you. Is that all we need to do?
No, we also have the people working at Kew Gardens. Martin Hamish and the son of the victim, Albert Dunn.
And also Miss White, of whom we spoke with Mr. Hamish. Should we bring them all here for interrogation?
No. A few innocuous questions at Kew will suffice, as well as a discreet delve into their personal affairs. Yes, Watson, it is time now to open the doors.
Even those in the staff building. I suppose that is necessary.
We should also be concerned with the victim himself. After all, we don't know very much about Montague Dunn.
You're enjoying this already, aren't you?
More than a little.
I love Sherlock as a character, but I completely disagree when Watson says all murders interest you, or any type of murder interests you. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Only interesting ones do. Absolutely only interesting ones do. Okay, they don't have any items. Oh, they do. Let me get at that.
A beautiful feather pen of a good make. This watch is of great value. A membership card for the London Crest Club.
Shit, I don't have my glasses. To Mr. F. Wayne, director of Wayne and Sons Printing Company. My friend, your posters for the great exhibition at Kew Gardens are very beautiful, but it is surely unnecessary to mention all of the staff. My name alone will be sufficient. Montague Dunn. Oh. Okay. So Montague wasn't completely thrilled that a sign he had printed for the exhibition included all the staff instead of just his. He wanted complete credit. In the Kew Gardens. Montague Dunn inhaled a... Oh my god, birds. Ah! A virulent vegetal poison that was intended to kill him, and he was trapped in the Colonial Collection Room. He forced the door and died in the water lily greenhouse. After being trapped in the Colonial Collection Room by the killer, Montague Dunn was affected by inhaling a virulent vegetal poison. Virulent vegetal poison. Hush, birds. Okay. We need to chat with you. Are we even going to tell people it's murder? I know we're going to tell Lestrade, but are we going to tell you? Damn, we have a lot to talk about, buddy.
Mr. Hamish, can you explain to us what happened to the Colonial Collection? It seems somewhat depleted.
But, most likely maintenance work, tidying up.
You're not sure, then? But you're the deputy director.
Well, I am busy. I cannot be everywhere at once.
As deputy director, how is your relationship with Montague Dunn?
To be honest with you, Mr. Holmes, it could have been better. You see, every Tuesday he would carry out his inspection of the gardens, but it was solely to make an impression, a great pretense that he cared at all. He would give out absurd orders, ignoring anyone else's opinion. He would then disappear for the rest of the week. He was what some might call a man of action. I'd say rather he was overzealous and chaotic. So after all, it was no wonder, perhaps, that he ended up like that, if you take into consideration his kind of lifestyle.
You mentioned that Mr. Dunn led a particular lifestyle.
Well, it's no secret that he enjoyed, celebrating, shall we say. He was a member of the London Smart Set. He was famous for it. That and...
And?
He had an eye for the ladies, to put it mildly, Mr. Holmes.
Same.
Mr. Hamish, can you tell us who holds the keys to the locked greenhouses?
That would be Albert, Mr. Dunn's son. Yes, Albert keeps all the keys, and one can only imagine why.
What do you mean?
Well, he was never interested in Kew Gardens before, and now all of a sudden he is trying to act as if he owns the place. I think he wants to take over the management here. He'd do better to leave that to me. He has no experience. No, none at all.
What is your opinion of Albert as a student of botany?
He's useless. I often tell him so, and I can only give him cleaning tasks.
Dick.
Botany is not his life's work, and his father well knew it. He was furious about it.
He was?
Oh, yes. He forced his son to work here, and he never missed an opportunity to criticize him publicly.
Like you do.
Are you able to elaborate on that?
Well, for example, with our last exhibition here, Mr. Dunn had Albert make a presentation speech. But then, while the lad was speaking, Mr. Dunn interrupted him, asking him difficult questions, making him look like a failure. It was with the intention of making a fool of him, Mr. Holmes.
That must have been terribly humiliating.
Yes, he was crushed, and he had to leave. Everybody was making fun of poor Albert. That is, except for Miss Margaret White, who is such a nice lady and who always takes pity on Albert.
Tell us about her.
You mentioned a Miss White. Would you tell us more about her?
She is a student who works here part-time. She is quite charming indeed. She possesses a great talent for botany. You should take a look at some of her experiments that she carried out in the laboratory. Ah, if only she were not so naive.
Why naive?
The way she used to flutter around Mr. Montague Dunn. And why, he couldn't help but be flattered by all her attention. How could an intelligent woman such as Miss White not see through his game? I can only scratch my head and wonder.
Tell me, Mr. Hamish, do you grow the more deadly variety of plant here?
You mean insectivorous? Yes, but nothing larger than that.
Thank you, Mr. Hamish. We shall continue our investigation.
All three people have a motive currently. All three people. So Albert was publicly humiliated by his father. This dude hates him. He thought he was a drunk. Stop juddering around. And then Miss White felt sorry for Albert. Oh, let me in! Open the door.
Just be careful with the plants during your inspection.
Ah! Alright, let's talk to his son, I guess. Ooh! Ah, I'm sorry if that suddenly judders all over the place.
Who is Miss Margaret White?
Ah, she is the young lady who studies with me. She visits here sometimes to help out with the greenhouses. In fact, she should be here today. She wanted to work at the seed house. That's the small greenhouse across from the large glass house.
Cool, we're gonna go to the seed house.
We noticed that a part of the colonial collection has been cleared.
Ah, at the moment I'm just dealing with the storage room. I don't know much about the other rooms.
I imagine that your relationship with your father may have been a strained one.
Yes. I cannot say that he was a kind man, for he never listened to me at all. He forced me to work here. But now, after his death, I've been pondering it over. Perhaps he wasn't so wrong about me after all. I have to follow his path, and I have to manage Kew Gardens, and I can do it. I can be as good as any other who works here.
Would you please tell us about Martin Hamish, the deputy director?
Well, I have to tell you that Mr. Hamish is not and has never been the deputy director of Kew Gardens. My father would not have tolerated it.
What?
Indeed. That is most interesting. He told us that he was.
Yes, because he believes that the management should be passed down to him now that my father is dead. But in actual fact, Mr. Hamish only has the honour of being the garden's longest-serving employee. In fact, if we are to think logically at all, it should be me who takes over the management of Kew Gardens.
Do you not have a good relationship with Mr. Hamish?
I suppose so. But we have very little in common. Mr. Hamish loves his plants and Kew Gardens, and I cannot say that I share his passion.
I see. And how was his relationship with your father?
Oh, he hated my father. It was obvious. He would be furious whenever my father boasted of Kew Gardens in the newspapers or at conferences. He was convinced that my father was stealing all of the credit for himself. But my father treated Mr. Hamish in the same way as he treated anyone. Dismissively. With indifference.
Do you hold the keys to all of these locked doors?
Yes, you can have them. But I cannot give you the keys to the cloakroom. The employees' effects are private. I am sure you understand.
Thank you, young man. We shall see you again soon.
Let's meet with Mrs. White. She's in the seed room, which is over... Yeah. Over... Nope, this is the nursery. I assume I have to go this way through the... Ah!
Locked.
Okay. Ooh. Look at all the plants! They're so cute! Oh. See, I didn't look up. I swear to fucking God.
These young plants must be delicate if they are kept in the nursery.
Cute, cute, cute!
A thesis written by Martin Hamish. A glasses case. It is empty. This area serves as Martin Hamish's office.
Okay.
This poster is for an exhibition that Martin Hamish was directing. But it had nothing to do with Kew Gardens. This certificate belongs to Martin Hamish. He won a horticultural competition.
Okay.
A master's degree diploma. It belongs to Martin Hamish. An award presented to Martin Hamish for Best Grower of the Year.
He's very proud of his work, I assume. Hush, hush, baby birds. Hush, hush. Oh, the marble might have come from this. Oh, it's Mr. Dunn.
It is a bust of Montague Dunn.
Oh, there it is.
I am curious if the marble that we found will fit this place. Here it is. The marble fragment that we found in the Colonial Collection Room is what they have in common.
Still seems like he was hit in the head, but if he was poisoned, I guess that's not what happened. Fucking Watson, don't come out of nowhere like that. Jesus. Whoa. Is this the seed room? Hey, Cheek.
Open.
Hello.
Good day to you, miss. You have some very beautiful plants here.
Why, thank you, sir. And good day to you, too. But...
Oh, I do beg your pardon. My name is Dr. John Watson. This is my good friend, Mr. Sherlock Holmes.
I am honored to make your acquaintance, gentlemen. My name is Margaret White. Excuse me, but are you Sherlock Holmes, the great detective?
Yes, I am he.
What a pleasure to see you here at Kew Gardens. Are you working on a case?
Yes, a theft of plants that took place here a few days ago after their most recent exhibition.
Oh yes, of course. I quite forgot about that.
Oh, it's quite understandable that you might forget about the theft of the plants, miss, after the tragedy that took place here.
Yes. The director was a truly good man. It is such a terrible misfortune.
Let's look at you. Expensive perfume. She's young as fuck. Well, just like the other guy. She's also itty bitty. Pink marks. Poor family. How... Past malnutrition. Are pink marks from past malnutrition? And why does she have... Okay, but that's past malnutrition. I got it. Unmarried.
Would you happen to know why part of the Colonial Collection was cleared?
No, I have never been there.
You've never been there?
Do you work here?
Part-time only. I am a biology student at the London University. I attend the same classes as the son of Mr. Montague Dunn. That is how I found my chance to work here for part of my thesis, you see. It is a great honor.
Okay.
How well did you know Mr. Montague Dunn?
He was a master, a great leader. I saw him almost as a spiritual father.
He had an exceptional nature?
Oh yes, indeed. He was always so active and so optimistic, and very nice to me. Although he could behave harshly towards his son.
Why so?
He loved his son dearly and wanted the very best for him. It made him extremely demanding. Albert, who is naturally shy, suffered because of it.
Okay.
Most of the doors in Kew Gardens are locked. Do you have a key to this room?
Oh, yes. Albert gave me a set of duplicate keys. He agreed I might carry out my studies without disturbing him. It is only temporary.
Thank you, miss. None of the 3 people who work at Kew Gardens know why half of the Colonial Collection was cleared. So, someone is lying. It is obvious.
That's true. Albert said that he hasn't been in there in a long time because he is stuck in that one specific room because of his cleaning tasks. Margaret says she's never been in there at all. And Martin says he doesn't know. I was gonna try to see if there is a document. That would help me, but I guess not. But anyways, guys, we are going to continue in this. Continue this in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna see you in the next video. Bye bye.